now that we've covered the basics about CoinGecko, and if you missed that video, I'll tag that link in this video as well on the top so you can access that and get a little bit of a intro before we get into this section. But pretty much what I'll be showing you here is how to find the best potential and the highest probability choices based on current sectors. So for this video, we're going to go into categories on CoinGecko. We're going to go into the layer 1 section because the layer 1s are going to have pretty big market caps. They're highly saturated. There's a lot of things going on, so there's still a lot of upside room for some of the, let's say, the smaller to medium term L1s that still want a lot of growth potential. Now from here, you can see all the major L1s is going to list it in order too based on whatever you choose. Right now it's sitting on market cap, and by number percent, that percent is going to be based on the market cap size. And the most important thing that we're going to be looking at here is going to be the market cap. So when I'm looking at it from a potential return perspective, the first thing you have to keep in mind is that the market cap is relative to the current market. So if things start to go parabolic, all these market caps are going to go parabolic as well. What this is going to allow you to do though is give you more of a realistic expectation. So if I wanted Ethereum to do a 10x, for example, and everything stayed the same, that's going to put it at about a $5 trillion market cap, which would be over 2 times the Bitcoin market cap, which would be a little bit unrealistic. Now, on the other side of that, if I wanted to, let's say, see a 10x on AVAX Avalanche, that one is sitting at 12 billion. If everything stayed the same and we did a 10x from here, that's a 120 billion. That's going to put us just under Binance, and that's a relatively decent number. I do think AVAX is a top ecosystem. I do think that AVAX has the opportunity to be in the top 10 for L1s as well, and sitting, I personally believe, above Tron. And Tron is sitting at a $32 billion market cap, basically 33. So you can even do it from that perspective and say that if AVAX wanted to get to where Tron was, that's going to be about a 3x move to be at that current market cap. And then from there, the growth from being AVAX or Tron into Binance is going to be a big jump. But that's going to put you into that next bracket of being with Binance, Solana, XRP, and the other conversations that are just around that current market cap point. And when I'm doing these relative market caps, I like to aim it for the second biggest for the most part, especially if Bitcoin's in the mix, because it has such a high market cap and the difference between Bitcoin and Ethereum is almost 4 times the difference in terms of market cap. So I like to aim in terms of relativeness in terms of the number 2 play. So if Solana wanted to do a, let's say, 4 to 5x and get to the current market cap of where Ethereum is, that's relatively reasonable. And let's say if Ethereum wanted to do a 2x from current price, and that would put it at a $1 trillion market cap. And if that happens, you can imagine this 10x could potentially go a little bit higher, maybe a 20x, maybe a 30x. You have a lot of opportunities going on down this list. And as these market caps get lower, it's a higher risk, higher reward. So because the market cap is lower, it takes less money to drain it. So when Bitcoin drops, let's say 50%, you can see some of these other ones drop 65 to 80%. Which is a pretty big difference, but the high risk, high reward. So something like Toncoin, for example, $8 billion market cap, but has all of the institutional money behind it, including everything from Telegram. Something like that, if it wanted to do a 10x move, that's going to put you at 80 billion, which is going to put you just in between the Tron and Binance area, kind of what we were looking at with AVAX. So if this want to go parabolic, and in terms of relative market caps, it does make sense, and it's not a far-fetched idea to think that it could hypothetically get there with all the right market conditions, because we don't know how parabolic the market can go. We could theoretically see this take a really good move. So that's kind of how you can break these down by category. You can even go to, let's say, meme coins, for example, and do the same thing. Go look at the top rated meme coin, go see what the market cap for that is, and then base the other meme coins to that. So Doge being the highest, SHIB being number 2. So let's say Pudgy Penguins wanted to get to the current market cap of SHIB. That's going to be a 4x move from current price. If Floki wanted to do that's going to be an even bigger move. As you go lower down the list, it's going to be bigger and bigger moves, and these are all relative to current market cap. So if Doge wants to go up to, let's say, 56 cents, this is going to go up to 84 billion, which is going to open a huge market cap differential for a lot of the meme coins. So hopefully you found something in this video useful. If you did, hit that like button. If you have any questions, don't forget to drop them in the comment section. Hit that subscribe button as well. If you're not in the Epic Trading Floor, it is free to sign up. And if you want to grab an all access pass, there are 5 spots left when I'm making this video. Once those 5 spots fill, the monthly is going to go up from $99 to $149 a month. So if you want to try it out, you get 72 hours for free and 50% off the first month. I'll tag that in the video and in the description as well, and as well as the comments. So I hope everyone has an amazing morning, afternoon, or evening, and you got something out of this video, and I will see you on the next one.